Hello, book collectors. I'm showing you my book collection. I just recently got this double wide bookshelf. It's 6 feet tall, and two of them together is 96 inches long. So I got my big coffee table books, books about artists, books about music down here. Atlases, that kind of stuff. A big Doctor Who book. More books about music. That one that looks like a ring binder, I believe, is about Pink Floyd. There's some yearbooks. Some books about fantasy gnomes. For no reason at all. World of Warcraft Chronicle books. Some ring binders for World of Warcraft trading card game. Some Doctor Who books. More World of Warcraft books. More music books. And then you actually get into my guitar tab books. Now, I'm not a good guitarist, but I give it a try. And I'm going to continue to try. And hopefully having the books here will make me look at them and pick up the guitar more often. Try better. More Atlas type books for traveling. Some books on writing songs. A bunch of old Doctor Who publications like Doctor Who magazines and stuff like that. And some more World of Warcraft books. And then you start getting into my Doctor Who books. So I got a pretty extensive collection. I've read all the stuff in these particular books about the first Doctor. I'm currently watching the first Doctor right now on Prime, or the British video collection that you can get for a discount on Prime Video. And I've gotten somewhere through the second Doctor. There's some older Doctor Who books. I've gotten somewhere through the second Doctor, but because I've lost where I was keeping track of that in the chronological order list of it, which I can get again off the internet, but it won't have the ones that I've already read. I'm going to start on the third Doctor, which is actually my favorite Doctor, and then I'll be left with some second Doctor stuff when I'm all done, up through like the 10th Doctor, I believe I have books for, that I'll read at that time. Then I have my Warhammer books. I am going to make 4 videos about those specifically. It's the most current of my hobbies. And then there's more World of Warcraft books, more music books, a book on plants for Texas, bicycle repair manual, more World of Warcraft books, cyclist training manual. My wife used to ride bicycle a lot. Doctor Who, some books that I use to teach young people different things. Some Doctor Who annuals back to the very first one, which is really cool. I want to reread again. Maybe it's that blue one. It's not very good condition. I got it from Australia, but I love the stories in there, and I want to read it again. And then I love that book, World of Warcraft. They republished the very first stories that I read for years, probably from 2005 to 2009. Before I started playing World of Warcraft, I read the stories. Now, albeit I had played Warcraft 1, 2, and 3, so I was familiar with the cast of characters already. But I absolutely love those books like Rise of the Horde and the books that are in there. So I was so happy to have those republished as hardcover. And then there's more Blizzard books, including Diablo. I love those books. Those are so well done. And then I believe that's a sketchbook for World of Warcraft, which, let's see if I'm right. Yes, that's a sketchbook where I did some sketches when I was teaching that class. And some more Blizzard books. A book on the Vikings, because I'm 75% Norwegian. I got some data cards for Warhammer. And a bunch of Warcraft books back there, World of Warcraft and other Blizzard books that I just love and collect. Hardcover, I'll never get rid of those because I always reread them. Got an H.P. Lovecraft collection, Tales of Arabian Nights, music book about the Vietnam War. My Bloody Life is a favorite book among the young people that I teach, about one of the two gangs that was started in Chicago. Bill Bryson is an author that I just love. I've read a lot of his books. Neil Young, Waging Heavy Peace, I haven't read yet, but I read Neil Young's Shaky. Love that book. Dr. Stoker is Bram Stoker's grandson. So I've read Bram Stoker's Dracula when I got that book as a gift. So that I've read the original before I read the update to it. Mythology books, C.S. Lewis. I love the Space Trilogy, where he goes to Mars and Venus, and then the last book takes place on Earth. Journey to the Center of the Earth. A book from my father-in-law, Farewell to Arms, I need to read. Frankenstein. I love Victorian novels. I got some books on Al-Anon. There's also some AA books, which meant a big thing to our family. Guitar Players, Songwriting Bible. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. A bunch of really classic Doctor Who books by the Stilos. Really hard to get, so I'm happy to have those. Short Trips, which includes different stories about the different doctors, which is awesome. More Doctor Who books. Norway to America. My mother was a first in the family to be born in America. A book that my friend published, and a book on Hawaii's fishes. I love stories about natives, which you're going to see. About Time is a famous Doctor Who series. Comic books that have been recreated in books. Mother Nature is Not Trying to Kill You, about what your danger is with different animals. My wife's kind of got a bear fear, so reading that. Diablo books. Out of the Blizzard series, the game that I liked the least was Diablo, but the books were the best. The game I liked the most was World of Warcraft, but probably liked the books the third best. StarCraft was right in the middle for both. Magic books. A book that someone who substituted gave me. Doctor Who books, classic books in hardcover. Very happy to have. The Prince. Okay, classic book about establishing power. Jean Auel, I love her books. The Clan of the Cave Bear series. Edgar Allan Poe, love him. Positively 4th Street is about Bob Dylan and the people around him. Red Badge of Courage, of course, is about the Civil War. Trust Me, I'm Dr. Ozzy. I love the book I Am Ozzy especially, but I've given it away, unfortunately. So if you like Ozzy Osbourne or Black Sabbath, I would highly recommend that book. Also gave away Iron Man about Tony Iommi, the Black Sabbath's guitarist. Another really awesome book, great insight. Norse Myths. Doctor Who hardcover book. Who's Next talks about like the chronology of the series of the Doctor Who books. Some Mega, I can't think of the name of them. Black and white comics, World of Warcraft, I just love. Doctor Who books that are about like the 9th and 10th Doctor probably. I love the author, Edgar Rice Burroughs. Have read and reread all of the John Carter of Mars stuff. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Doctor Who, more stuff. Some big books that I hopefully won't bump into are up on this top shelf. Love the Witcher series. Want to get those in hardcover to save them. That's the second book, Blood of Elves. People of the series, just absolutely love this series. I've read up through, I think, People of the River, so I want to read the rest of these, about different cultures of natives in the U.S., kind of what Clan of the Cave Bear is, sort of in Europe. People of the series is that in America, where they've taken the archaeological evidence and created a story from it. Earthship, I want to build an Earthship in New Mexico. The Art of the Trading Card Game, I'm big into World of Warcraft trading card game. Cinematic Art of Warcraft, Pink Floyd, Dragon Art, and a CD collection of Led Zeppelin. My daughter took the CDs, and then I still have like the nice posters from The Song Remains the Same, the movie that I've seen the most times ever. So I'm going to probably put up those posters someday. Thank you for looking at my collection. Have a good day, readers. Bye.